US President Donald Trump said on Wednesday that the United States will impose a tariff of about 100% on semiconductors imported from countries not producing in the US or planning to do so. He, however, said that the tariff would not apply to companies that had made a commitment to manufacture in the US or were in the process of doing so. The announcement came more than 3 months after Trump temporarily exempted most electronics from his administration's most onerous tariffs. The Republican president said that the companies that make computer chips in the US would be spared the import tax. During the COVID-19 pandemic, a shortage of computer chips increased the prices of autos and contributed to higher inflation in the US. Now, analysts believe that Donald Trump's likely tariffs on semiconductor imports threaten to disrupt the global supply chain, creating ripple effects across industries heavily reliant on chips. Trump's decision is also seen as more political than economic. How? Well, semiconductors and chips are used in all modern technologies from smartphones, electronics, and auto to radar to defense equipment to even medical technology. China and Taiwan have an undisputed dominance in this area. Essentially, the president is betting that higher chip costs could force most companies to open factories domestically, despite the risk that tariffs could squeeze corporate profits and push up prices for mobile phones, TVs, and refrigerators. In 2022, the word semiconductor nationalism was coined. The term essentially focused on countries trying to become independent in semiconductor manufacturing and exports. The rule is simple. The country which has dominance over semiconductor manufacturing dominates the world. It was America's response against China's aggression towards Taiwan. Companies like Apple, Nvidia, TSMC, Intel, Qualcomm, and Micron are the biggest chip manufacturers in the world and especially in the United States. One of the biggest questions for chip players and investors, though, will be how much manufacturing a company needs to commit to the US to qualify for the tariff exemption. The US has been working to onshore its semiconductor supply chain for many years now. Since 2020, the world's largest semiconductor companies like TSMC and Samsung have committed hundreds of billions of dollars to building plants in the United States. Although the clarity on scale and bifurcations of tariffs on semiconductors is still largely unclear, the announcement has already caused a lot of commotion in the semiconductor space. The move by the US president is therefore seen as more of political than economic.